30 million views from 17 videos in 1 year. James Jani went viral in 2020, but it wasn't just dumb luck. He had a strategy that guaranteed his videos would blow up on YouTube. Before I tell you how, let's discuss what going viral actually is. To go viral on YouTube, you need two things. You need as many people as possible clicking the video, which is your click-through rate, and then you need as many people to watch towards the end of the video, which is your average view duration or average view percentage. This signals to YouTube that people love clicking on your video, love watching it towards the end, so it should show it to more and more people. So let's see why James Jani videos are perfect for this. Every one of his videos has these three elements: the storytelling, the editing, and then one third element that brings everything together and helps push his videos in front of millions of people. And if you think that your videos have any of these elements, let me show you exactly what James is doing differently to give him such explosive growth. While James is an amazing YouTuber, he wanted to be an actor, and it shows in his narration style. Because the way he speaks and the way he structures his videos has everything that we love in movies. The basic structure is usually a hook, then constant stakes where you're emotionally invested in the story until you reach a climax and a resolution, you're happy and job done. But instead of me explaining it to you, let me show you. This is James's most successful video. Let's take a quick look and see if you can identify what James is doing here.
What if I told you you were wrong? What if there was a way of getting there? An actual equation to wealth, a science behind the way money works. What if you didn't have to abandon those dreams of paying off your parents' mortgage or traveling around the world? Would you call me a liar for saying so?
You're probably going to have to force yourself to click off, because what James is doing here is he's setting up a story and getting you emotionally invested. And that is exactly what a good story needs to do. It needs to hook the viewer and then drag them in to make them emotionally invested. If they're not invested to reach the climax, they're gonna get bored and they're gonna click off. And that is the last thing you want people to do on a YouTube video. So telling stories is gonna skyrocket your average view percentage. And whatever type of channel you may have or whatever type of videos you're trying to make, you should always aim to try to tell a story with characters where people can get emotionally invested inside that story. So you've got your story, but now you need to deliver it. And this is why James spends hours editing his videos. Let me actually show you what I mean. You can always tell your stories like this. The law of attraction means you think positively and positive things are going to happen to you. But you know what would be more effective? Telling them like this.
It begins with a seemingly simple, innocent idea. That thinking positive will bring about positive experiences into one's life. With mainstream promotion of the idea, with celebrities promoting it, entire careers based around teaching it, surely there's merit to the law of attraction.
The difference here isn't just the storytelling. It's the editing, the music, the cuts. All of this adds to tell the story. And this is a message to all YouTubers. Your content is not the only one on the platform. People can always find a better, more engaging video. So if your video doesn't immerse your audience, they'll just click off. And that sends signals to YouTube to stop recommending your video. So James's editing helps to counteract that. But this isn't the most crucial part of James's video strategy. And it actually happens after people finish watching the video. Because once you're done with the video, you want more. And that isn't by chance. It's because he leaves you wanting more. Have you ever binged watched a whole season on Netflix just to realize that the next season is going to be released the next year? So you keep following the director on Twitter, the producer on Facebook to see when the release date is and what they're talking about. You follow their interviews, and finally they release the new show a year later and you binge the entire thing. It's because you want more of that content, but you cannot get it. And this is exactly what James does. He leaves you wanting more because he's got quality videos that only he can produce with his storytelling, with his editing, and he doesn't post that frequently to make sure that every video he produces is of high quality. So he builds that trust with his audience and builds that need in his audience. So his audience sees his video and clicks immediately because they've been waiting for a James Jani video for a while. And then what happens? They get to the end of the video, they've enjoyed the video, but now they want more. They want to binge more James Jani videos. So they go watch the rest of his videos and they wait for the new one. And this sends signals to YouTube to push this video to more and more people. And you know what happens when you push it to more and more people that also love it? It goes viral. But in this video, I didn't give you everything there is to learn about James. So maybe you want to watch this video where I deep dive more into James as a creator. I'll see you guys in the next one.